Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. If you're here with me in the Discord or YouTube, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have Travis, Big Sexy Shady Lady Butters, Tiger Trader, Mike, Amateur Genius, Shelly, Retberg, Cyrus, Big Sexy, Charisse. Good morning, Philip, Dips, Luke, Jims, Jamal, Archie, BK, The Family Griffin, Luke, Mike Broccoli, Big Kahuna Trader Page. Good morning, Trader Slava. What's up, Nightbot? Good morning, Fess, RC, Madi, Todd, Detox, Session Flow, Alexander, Darren, DJ, Josh, Mike, The Thoth, SW, Lord Woodslinger, BK, Archie. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Maverick, Fast, Scooby, Constantinos. Good morning. Oh, I missed you on Friday. They were tearing up some streets in my hood, and I think they hit a fiber line. So, unfortunately, I couldn't be here on Friday. I missed y'all. And we're back today, though. But we're back on a very slow and docile day. Do you know why? Because it is Columbus Day today, all day, which means that we have the banks that are closed. We have Canadian banks that are also closed for Canadian Thanksgiving. It is October 14th. So Canadian Thanksgiving today and Columbus Day, which means that we don't have any news coming out today. However, we do have a couple of Fed speakers. Just a couple of Fed speakers here. We do have Neil Kashkari coming in at 9 o'clock. We have Chris Waller coming in at, what time is that? 2 p.m., 3 p.m.? 3 p.m. Eastern. And then we have Kashkari back shortly after that, around 5 o'clock, when the markets are going to be all closed up. At least the futures market, right? Morning, SW. Yeah, thank you, Big Sexy, for coming in there and ripping it up in the member trading floor. So thanks for doing that. That's awesome. Yeah, go ahead and use that channel anytime that, I mean, it's pretty rare that I'm not here, but anytime that we happen to have a fiber line getting destroyed by some construction workers, maybe that will be the next time that we end up going down. I do need to update the stream title, though. Thank you for mentioning that. Let me go ahead and change that right now here. It is October 14th all day today. How about that? There we go. All updated. Any key levels that we're looking at? Let's bring that up, shall we? Wow, we almost hit it right on the head there. 529 and a quarter. Almost hit that one and then come back down to 452. I don't know if it's going to be a good idea to trade this morning, actually, now that I'm looking at things. It's going to be a pretty soft session, in my opinion. Julie says, good morning, everyone. I decided to take a payout over the weekend. Nice. So I'm not trading my XFA today, but I've started a new 100K combine. You can always, whenever you have and I'm not saying that you should trade your XFA today just because it's the day is going to be pretty docile and calm and whatever you want to call it. Lack of news creates these types of sessions, but I would say, hold on one second here. Yeah, I would say, just pace yourself. If the money has been removed, if it's already been taken out, then, you should be good to go. But yeah, if it's not been taken out, then you're fine. Makes sense. Just relax. Take it easy. No big deal. But yeah, today is going to be a very relaxing session, in my opinion. I would not be putting all of my eggs in just one basket here. What was some of the massive gaps down on Sunday open in commodities? Let's see. I didn't hear anything over the weekend about peace talks or anything. Anything in gold? Yeah, Yeah, I guess a little gap down in oil. Maybe there was, some peace talks or something like that. But I didn't get anything across wire. It's not a huge gap. Decent sized gap. Upside target today are MC levels. Downside 490s, 450s. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Let's check out the S&Ps here. Yeah, we just been kind of dancing up here. And when you start to see the market like this, especially in the S&Ps, you start to see how jittery it is and just these very slow, chunky moves, you can pretty much tell that it's either a holiday or, something's going on there with that. So just be careful out there. Don't, like I said, don't put all of your eggs in one single basket where it's going to be pretty chill today, in my opinion. It's going to be pretty chill. Rips, I just took my first ever payout Friday, really small one, $150 to cover my fee. Very nice. Nice work there, JC. If you're taking your first ever payout, it's always going to make you feel like things are real, which is a good thing. I always recommend, I don't care what your account balance is. If you can take your first payout, take your first payout. Morning, Spatrick. Morning. Sorry to ask again, what's the subscription to get on Bookmap? Just get global. There should be a coupon code that pops up from Nightbot if you do this code here. Do Bookmap. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, MC20 is the code there. Type in that code there. Is today a half day? Not that I'm aware of. It's a full day of trade. There's no market holiday as far as like the NYSE or the NASDAQ or anything like that, but it's going to be lower participation, that's for sure. We don't have any meaningful data coming out today. Tomorrow, however, we will. We get Canadian CPI tomorrow, which is interesting because it's coming in on the heels of Thanksgiving. So we also get a couple different things. We get the Fed's discount rate minutes in the afternoon. We get the buyback announcement, which is not going to be that big of a deal. The New York survey of consumer expectations could be interesting, but the big one today is actually tomorrow is going to be the Canadian data that's coming out. So not a lot of stuff to look forward to. In fact, the only thing that I'm really paying attention to for the entire week this week is going to be on Thursday. It's going to be the jobless claims. Otherwise, if you're looking to take a week off in the markets, I mean, if you've been thinking about it, let's just say that you've been getting brutalized by the markets here and you're looking to take some time away from the markets, I would say that this could be your week that you'd want to kind of take off, because there's really only one day that's going to give us, at least when we're looking at economic data driven price movements, I think that that's going to be this week. It's only going to come in one day, and that's going to be on Thursday. And that's pretty much it. And that's just going to be the continuing and initial jobless claims. So I don't really expect, I don't really expect all that much to be happening this week as far as price movement, but we'll have to see. Every single time I generally say that, we usually have a monster week. We have Fed speakers throughout the week, but it's not going to be, I don't think that we're just going to get a lot of market information from that's going to be moving the market all that much. So I'll just be chill. Eddie says, made my first payout last week, but lost the account right after that. Was having a bad day. I should have avoided trading that day. Lesson learned. Yeah, if you're ever having a bad trading day, go over to a practice account. Don't continue to trade in your XFA. Worst thing that you could do in an XFA is, if you're not in the pocket, you're not feeling right, is to continue to trade that thing and try to make the money back that you lost, or whatever the case. That usually will drive you into ruin. So just be careful out there. Stealth says, I blew 3 XFA 7 weeks ago. Since then, I've grown my practice account up to 188,000. I'm going to get back on the horse. There you go. See, that's smart. Hi, sorry for my English. I'm French. Aha. I have a question. Did 10 pips or 20 pips per day and NQ is good for approach prop firm? I mean, sure. If that's what you find success in doing, of course. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're trading on TopStep, you can pretty much trade however you want, whenever you want. So I think that'd be just fine. Josh says, my swing trade system says we could see expansion in prices to the upside this week. Potentially. I mean, since the market's been kind of squeezing and getting out of these tighter ranges to the downside. So I don't disagree with you there. I just think that we might be lacking the market catalyst that can bring us there. That's all. But we'll have to see. We're definitely coming out of these valleys of despair. I'm just pulling up my long-term charts here. Yeah, we've just been kind of trending higher and higher here. The key breakout area that we kind of retested there was that 57.35 area. And then we kind of just held above that. So unless we break back below that in the S&P, that 57.35 area, I do agree with you that I think that we can continue to grind higher in the markets here. Option expiry on Friday. Is it already? Yep, that's this week. Yeah, that could add in some volatility, but on a week like this week, it might, it might not do it, but we'll have to see. Hey, bro, Netflix earnings on Thursday will move market too. Potentially. I mean, Netflix can definitely do that, but we could have a total nothing burger there, We could have a complete and total nothing burger. So I would not be too crazy about that. It's just, what else do we have this week? We have Netflix. Anything else sticking out here? Tomorrow we get some decent ones. Nothing super crazy. Yeah, Netflix kind of looks like the only big one. We got some banks on Wednesday. Nothing really crazy. Thanks for that, Amateur Genius. But yeah, I wouldn't expect earnings to be that crazy. The week when we have, Apple, Microsoft, those are going to be big. Yeah, Tesla sold off on Friday. I saw that as well. I was actually surprised when I was doing my charts this morning. I was actually surprised to see that Tesla had rescinded as much as it had. And the headlines were that people were underwhelmed by the presentation. I'm curious, what was your folks' feedback out there about this? What did you think? Were you impressed by the robo-taxi, what do they call it? The bus? What do they call them? The bus thing? Were you impressed by that? What about the bartenders, the robot bartenders? Which is just like a weird sentence to actually say out loud. What did you guys think about the robot bartenders? I feel like there's a lot of folks out there too, at least in the comment section, talking about that they were teleoperated. Curious what you folks think about that as well. RoboVan, is that what it was? Is that what it's called? Ripster Bookmap code is good for 1 month only. Also, it is not good for a lifetime subscription. It is, but you get it's like $990 or something like that. It was the van from iRobot. Yeah. RoboTaxi will be game changing. Yeah, I guess the thing with the RoboTaxi is that you can buy your own and then kind of just set it out into the wild and have it collect money for you. You can serve drinks at the Venetian by robots, so nothing new. I mean, it's different, right? When it's a humanoid robot versus just like a robot arm. The robot arm isn't as impressive as like a humanoid robot, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm curious. What do you folks think about that, the robo-taxi thing? I'm just surprised that the market reacted so sharply to it. I mean, that was a huge drawdown in Tesla. We were peaking up at 260. We basically double topped at those 260s here. Let me bring up the charts since I'm talking about it here. Yeah, let's do the 4 hour here. Turn off this. There we go. Yeah, so if we're looking at the 4 hour chart, you can see we kind of double topped up these 260s here. So a huge pullback, monster pullback. So if we come back down to, let's say, the 200s, there's a potential we could hold there. But, I'm actually pretty shocked that we had such a deep pullback on that. It was so underwhelming for people. Reminded me of Total Recall. I feel like he designed a lot of this stuff based on like either iRobot or Total Recall, because he's a fan of those. I heard the robo bartenders had some sort of human input behind the scenes. Yeah, that's kind of the what people are saying in the comment sections. At least people are talking about that somebody's operating those robots on the other side. And I don't know. I guess they haven't really said officially whether or not that happened. I don't think that they've come out and said, no, there was no human intervention in that. But, The whole robot thing is pretty cool. I did have a laugh when Elon mentioned it could watch her baby. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that at all. But yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely interesting, but I just wonder if he's still going to be doing this whole overpromise, underdeliver thing, because what does Elon still owe the public right now? He owes the Tesla Semi, the Roadster. What else is still missing? Is that it? Is it just the Roadster and then... Is that it? Those two things? See the Chinese Robocop ball? No, missed that. And I don't think he gave a timeline for the Robotaxi either. The SpaceX rocket launch was more impressive. That was the craziest thing. That's the largest object that humanity has ever caught. That was crazy. It's like a really good idea too. Like to actually have that. It was really cool to watch that. And it's crazy because it looks like CGI. It's obviously not CGI, but it looks like CGI. Clearly not CGI because there's people that have filmed it from their phones from like, however far away. But it's just like, it's crazy how it doesn't even look real. Oh yeah, FSD, right? Is FSD like, what is it in? Beta what? The Boring Company. Yeah, what happened with like the Hyperloop? There's a lot of things that he owes people, right? I can imagine in future one going up and being caught in simultaneously. Yeah, it'd be cool. Oh, it's Richard Harris. Nobody's ever going to the Mars or the moon. Earth is flat. What else? Satellites aren't real. GPS is fake. My dad said I can trade my account. I eat snacks. What is it today, Richard? I thought the SpaceX Starship landing was pretty impressive. Say what you want about Elon, but the crazy guy made a difference. I think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Neuralink. Isn't Neuralink working for that person? Isn't Neuralink working? You don't need to keep your hand on the wheel with the newest update. Drove me into town for 10 minutes and I didn't touch the wheel. My wife's Mercedes can do the self-driving thing now too. I feel like, I don't know if it's, obviously FSD is way more advanced. I think that Tesla should be leasing the data out that they've been scraping in Teslas and lease it out to other car companies. I think that's a huge play that they can use there. Elon does not owe anyone anything. What do you talk about? He has made a bigger impact on the world than anyone else I know about. What about you? I'm not talking smack on Elon. I'm just saying, what has he promised? What has he said that's coming? I love Elon. I would never say that Elon owes me personally anything at all. I'm not coming on Elon like that. My chart's frozen. It's a 4 hour. It's a Tesla chart. My Kia is self-driving and parking. Yeah, sometimes things are delayed. Yeah, no, I'm not talking smack on Elon. Believe me. Don't take it like that. If I'm not communicating properly, then that's my fault. But I would never say like, oh, Elon owes me something. Not at all. You're taking that the wrong way. Damn, Rips, can't believe you don't launch rockets but play poker all day. No, I don't understand the camp of people that think Elon's a fraud and all that. Been watching the rocket landing over and over. It's just so inspiring for some reason. Yeah, I'm definitely I'm pro Elon. I think he's an amazing visionary, and I think that what he's brought into the world and with his teams that he's built is very exciting. And I think that who else is pushing as hard as he is out there for innovation? Not that many people. Sorry, I'm slow. Do you have a particular play today? Aren't markets supposed to be somewhat dead? Yeah, kind of said that at the beginning of the show. There will be a day where the government deems driving by humans unsafe, mandates all vehicles to be autonomous. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's going to be one of those things where we're telling our grandchildren, saying, No, it's crazy. Back in the day, they actually allowed us to be able to drive our own cars. And people say, wait, wasn't that dangerous? Couldn't you just like drive on the opposite side of the road and just slam into somebody? I guarantee I've had this thought before. I think I've had this conversation with some friends before. I think it's going to be one of those things where people are going to be shocked in the future where they're saying like, wait, they actually allowed you. There was nothing like that stopped you from driving over into another lane into oncoming traffic or anything like that. Ricardo Pistilli, what's your name? My name is Rips. I think it says it somewhere here, doesn't it? If you had to guess, what do you think his next company will be? RoboX, maybe? He loves the X. RoboX? He's got SpaceX. Maybe, yeah, RoboX probably, something like that. I don't like Elon, but he's disciplined, relentless, and focused on his art. Yeah, I think he's great. Nothing stops you from driving on the wrong side of the road. Common effing sense. No, I mean, I get it, but I'm just saying, I think it'll be a conversation like, I can't believe that they used to give you folks that much freedom. I think that's going to be the conversation, that because there's not going to be any steering wheels in cars eventually. You know, everything would be, you know, jump into something and it moves you from point A to point B. How's the NQ chart? Well, let's load it up here. There we go. The NQ chart is NQing. Not really doing all that much. It's moving in a... Since we've gone live, we have moved a total of 10 handles to the upside. We had rabbit ears in less than 10 channels. Yeah. I'm agreeing with you. My point is that we are technologizing. I've never heard that one before. Technologizing ourselves out of common sense. Oh, yeah. I agree. Yeah. I mean, I used to, when I was in school, you'd have to write your own essays and, you know, do your own work. I feel like kids in school now are probably not great problem solvers because they just rely on technology so much. So I get where you're going with that. I mean, I can't say like, I don't know how I'd be in school if I had ChatGPT around back in my day. I don't know if I would not be able to use it. I would be like, you know, it's kind of like, you remember when they were telling us you're not going to have a calculator in your pocket? Remember that conversation we used to have with our teachers? Like, you're not going to have a calculator in your pocket. You need to learn how to do this by hand. Maybe I'm just older, but imagine having ChatGPT in school. It's crazy. I love Starlink when I go camping. It's crazy how well it works in the middle of nowhere. I've yet to use Starlink. How's the what speeds do you get with Starlink, right? We showed those teachers. I just don't know what I'd do if I had ChatGPT when I was a kid. I mean, I'd totally be relying upon that because I'd be like, you know, why would I not use it? It's got all the answers. Technically, they were what, right? Who's having a calculator in their pocket these days? I mean, your phone, right? Still own a slide rule. Oh my gosh. Those things. Now that's old school right there. $250 on Starlink? That's insane. Now, is it similar to LTE? Oh, what's up, Coach Jay? Good morning, buddy. Is Starlink similar to like LTE on your phone? Is it basically the same thing? Is it just kind of like that? Carry an abacus with you all the time. Must be noisy. Rip says, as a kid, which cartoons did you prefer, Ren and Stimpy or Gargoyles? Looney Tunes, the classic. Good old Looney Tunes. That was my cartoons to watch. What's the ping on Starlink? Probably pretty low, right? What's up, July Peppers? If my grandkids lack brain cells, Neuralink vision source code is to be playing. Yeah, I wonder if that's going to start advancing. Haven't all of the test subjects, like the monkeys, haven't they been fried? I mean, there's been like a lot of deaths from that for whatever I think they're installing it in primates or something like that. I don't know. Thundercats, He-Man, all those cartoons, right? More in there, Nico. Bull Shark says, lost 15 pounds since starting 18/6, September 1. See? Isn't it crazy? People don't believe intermittent fasting works if they've never done it. And then they do intermittent fasting. They go, whoa, that's insane. And I'm guessing you haven't you're not like a gym rat now. You're not going to the gym and doing cardio every day, or I'm sure you're eating pretty much the same way that you used to eat, except for you're just introducing intermittent fasting, right? It's crazy how well it works. Bugs, Fudd, Daffy, they were the best. The old ones, yeah. Wile E. Coyote, those are the great ones right there. My Starlink ping is about 60 to 80 normally. There's about 1.5 second outage every 4 or 5 hours too. What? Because it's switching satellites? I'm guessing that's probably what it is. There's like a little outage when you're switching satellites. I take Starlink phone. I swear I get worse reception today than I did 5 to 6 years ago. Yeah, it depends on the area that you're in. There's a lot of dead zones, I feel, depending on where you are. Brooksy says, I feel like long-term chat GPT is going to have a negative impact on the creative mind. It's going to make the most of population lazy. Definitely a fear of mine as well. I mean, having the internet even in school, I feel like could be abused. I mean, we had libraries, I guess. You do research in the library and good old Dewey Decimal System, looking up, reading passages from books, but you're not like copying and pasting, right? You're just kind of rewriting stuff or interpreting it and then rewriting your interpretation. So I don't know. Yo, Rips, copy trading today is C. Very good. I fast every day till noon. Nice. There you go. Good news. Last Monday, I was so excited to push a few buttons after the weekend and hit daily loss limit. Did not take a single trade today. Nice, sir, Michael. You learned your lesson, sounds like. I'm just seeing this, I'm kind of watching out of the corner of my eye here, watching Bookmap and seeing if we have anything that's happening. We're kind of rejecting it 18 right now, but not seeing anything that is showing me that we should be trading right now. RC says, I can't keep muscle on with fasting. Interesting. I have no problem with that. I work out often though, so that might be a difference. I work out 5-6 days a week, depending on my schedule and all that, but I have no issue with keeping muscle on with fasting, personally. Everybody's different, though, right? Morning, what's up, Rip? Started the first day on my 14-day water fast. Wish me luck. Good luck there, Russell. I know Dana White was one of the ones who popularized the water fast. I don't know if he did it for 14 days. I think it was like 72 hours or something like that. Tommy. Bitcoin hit 65K. Let's see. Let's bring up Bitcoin. And did it break out 65K? Earlier. Wait, why is there a gap? What is going on? Why would there ever be a gap? When does Bitcoin close? I'm so confused. What is this? Why is there a gap in Bitcoin? When did Bitcoin stop trading? What, am I missing something? Why is there a gap in Bitcoin? What's going on here? What is this? What am I missing? Why is there a gap in Bitcoin? I'm just like losing my mind right now. Who turned off Bitcoin? What is going on? Why is it what? What is happening? Wait, what is this? What? Okay, it's just the chart then. There should never be a gap. This is not Bitcoin futures though. This is just Bitcoin US dollar. That's so weird. I've never seen that before. That's so weird. All right. I got to stop looking at that. It's driving me crazy. Anyway. Wait, AI headline coming out. Who's that from? Oh, Jesus. Is that Luxottica? Oh, no. Lucy. I've never heard of them before. Launches first ever generative AI eyewear fashion show. Amazing. They're really trying to get some, see if that did anything to that stupid stock. Nope. I don't miss trading small caps at all. I trade the Dow. Does Top Step X draw the levels like S&P and NAS? I'm sure you can get the Top Step levels on the Dow just as you can with the other instruments. Let me see here. Let's bring up YM. And then do the indicator for Top Step levels. Where's the indicator thing? Is it that one? Top Step. There we go. Daily levels. Oh. Whoops. I guess they don't have YM levels. Interesting. Guess not. Yeah, works for NASDAQ, but yeah, I guess they don't exist for Dow. So there you go. Michael Jones says, I've never seen Dow levels. So there you go. All right, good to know. NG shorts paid today. Let's see, some natural gas. Yeah, not bad at all. There you go. Nice little gap down there. Yeah, so that's what you folks are talking about. Gap down in commodities there. Bitcoin gets plenty gaps. Where do they come from? Why are there gaps in Bitcoin? How can it gap when it never closes? That's a weird discrepancy. Elon yesterday was promoting Bitcoin during a SpaceX launch. I missed that. What did he say? What's the indicator that shows the previous week low and high, monthly high? I think it's called Spaceman or something. Let's see. Spaceman. BTC, is this it? Key levels. That might be it. Yeah, there you go. Spaceman BTC. That's the one. CME BTC is where the gaps happen off hours of the market. Yeah, it's I guess if you're looking on TradingView, but that's weird because if I'm doing this Bitcoin US dollar, spot crypto, let's see. I bet you won't be on this one then. Yeah, we shouldn't have any gaps on this one. Okay, it was just the exchange I was looking at. That makes more sense. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh gosh, I can't believe that Bitcoin was trading 72K that short time ago. It's crazy to think. I wonder though if depending on who takes office of the president in the United States, I just wonder what's going to happen with Bitcoin if there's a potential for a rally, because this looks like, this is a decent consolidation, and to come out of this consolidation should be pretty strong either way, up or down. Is there a version with volume? I don't know. I think it would have to be based on the exchange. So if we got to is Binance probably the biggest exchange? Yeah, you got volume down there. So yeah, you'd have to go per exchange, whichever one you're looking at there. Morning, Dan. He says, totally missed a rally overnight. Had some small positions last night too. Did you keep them on? Yeah, I guess Binance would be one of the exchanges. Can you see Coinbase as well? Let's see. No Coinbase. Oh, there it is. Hello. Yeah, there you go. You can see Coinbase's chart there too. I wonder if you have Gemini as well. Gemini. Ah, look at that. Oh, that's for Gemini dollar. Yeah. Anyway, that's crypto. Six-figure Bitcoin incoming for my next swing trade sell next year. What's your target for the upside? Curious about that. Got really slow around midnight, went to bed, then woke up around 3 and said, well, yeah, you can always throw out fantasy orders when the market's doing that. I mean, that's annoying when you wake up and you see a rally like that. Totally get it. Best charts for BTC is Bybit. Okay, check that out next time there. Thanks. The 1953 book named Mars Project had a leader named Elon. Interesting. Oh, yeah, not for us UK traders. Did anybody actually catch the rally? Any of you London traders, overnight traders there? Anybody catch that rally? I was sleeping. Ugh. I don't know how Uber and Lyft feels about this, or will that order 100K and not any humans anymore? Are you talking about the robo-taxi? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure that there's definitely a potential licensing play, perhaps. I don't know. They might be looking to dominate that industry, yeah. Hartley says, Rips, for Bookmap real-time data, do you suggest going with their extra subscription Rhythmic live data feed or connect to an existing broker where I already have level 2 deep data? Try both. I personally have a separate subscription because I have the full book, and I think that's always better than using one of your other subscriptions, but, you know, your mileage may vary. Caught the rally, but TopStep only lets you trade small amounts of MBT. I wish you could trade 15 MBT like MNQ. What can you trade for MBT? What's the max? You should be able to trade 15 contracts. Can you not? What's the cap on that mashup? Israel says I did on accounts. Nice. Nice, 1NQ. There you go. Broccoli put through an order in the evening, let it run, scooped up 1,500. Nice. There you go. Satoshi turned it off for the weekend. That's funny. He's going on about how Bitcoin, Dogecoin are the future of currency. Is he really still pimping out Dogecoin? Is that true? He's still talking about Dogecoin. That's crazy. If you follow his link and invest in crypto, the company will double your investment until the dedicated budget. Wait, what? That was probably a scam stream. There's no way. Like, that's people like hijack YouTube channels and like do these scam streams. There's no way that that was real. Why did Tesla stock fall so much after they announced the robotaxi? The headline is that investors were underwhelmed by it. That was the headline and the reasoning behind that. Is it true? I don't know. But that was the way that they explained the drop. They said the investors were very much underwhelming. 50K Express account, I made 1.2K in 5 days and take a $600 payout. Now my maximum loss limit will be 800 or 1,400. Your maximum loss limit is $600. You got $600 in your account. If you go down to zero, it's blown. So there you go. Yeah, that is a scam channel. Correct. Yeah. I don't know how people fall for that. Like, it's kind of crazy that people fall for... I don't know how people fall for scams. I get like so many people that still DM me and say, Rips, is this you? And it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just people that don't watch me or something. I don't know. It's just the weirdest thing to me. Like, if somebody messaged me and they're like, hey, man, I want to give you some free money. The first thing I think is not like, oh, man, I'm so lucky. I'm like, okay, what kind of scam is this? This is ridiculous. You know? New AI scams coming. Yeah, there's AI scams right now out there of people manipulating the video that you're watching right now and using my voice to be like, say some crap. But it's like, I just don't understand how people still fall for this stuff. Like, in what world are you just sitting there one day and like you get a DM from somebody and they're like, honey, I just got this DM. You wouldn't believe this. This random person on the internet is just trying to give us some free money right now. It's the craziest thing. And then like your wife is like, really? Well, that makes sense. Hit them back. Of course they're messaging us. Oh, thank you so much. Can I have that free money? Yeah, sure. Just give me your social security number and your banking details and I'll send it right away. Oh, that's awesome. Here it is. Like, seriously? How? How are you not the person driving on the opposite side of the road? Like, how did you actually make it home from your job without like driving off the highway? I'm so confused by this. Like, the people that get messaged by the fake rips are just like, Look at like Bandar Saud in here. Hello, we want discounts on accounts. Please talk to the CEO. Yes, dude. Let me do that exactly right now. Look at, and they're still going. Let me do that for you first thing. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second here, Bandar. Because by the way, Bandar, the world revolves the around you. Everybody knows that, right? Did everybody wake up this morning and pray to Bandar Saud? Because it's the first thing I did. I was like, dear Heavenly Father, Bandar, we pray to you. The world revolves around you. Hold on 1 second. So Bandar said, please talk to the CEO. Okay. Hey, Michael Patak. Bandar said that he needs a discount. And he said to talk to you. So here I am talking to you. And remember, the world revolves around Bandar. Okay. There you go, Bandar. I did it just for you, buddy, because the entire world revolves around you. Imagine, like, dude, hey, what planet are you on, dude? What planet are you on? And not only did you just say it once, you're like 12 times in a row. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. This is going to work. Like what? Okay, let's just live in Bandar's world for a second here. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste this 5 times. Rips is going to read this and he's going to be like, oh my God, he's right. We need discounts. He's going to text the CEO and then like within an hour, he's going to have a discount code just for me. Like what freaking planet are you on, dude? Like seriously, what planet do you exist on where it's like, did you think past like copying and pasting that sentence 6 times? Did you like critical thinking? Like what can you imagine what it's like in that dude's head? Do you think it's just like one constant tone of just like what goes on in that dude's brain all day? Is it just like seriously? Like what actually goes on in that guy's brain? Like all day long, just one single tone. Like how does that guy get dressed in the morning? Hold on, my shirt goes on my foot and my shoe goes on my finger. Like what happens to that person in the morning? How it's just mind-blowing to me that these people actually can use the internet. Lord have mercy. I just don't understand it. I really don't. Like, I'm going to copy and paste this 10 times, and then he's going to hit up the CEO, and then I'm going to get a discount. It's not Bandar, it's Madarchod. That should change your name to Madarchod, not Bandar. Change it to Madarchod. There you go. Oh, Lord. Can we just go every day? I know we virtually do, but let's pump on nothing forever, please. I would love that. I would love if the market just went like insane. Back in the day, combines used to be $375. Dude, I know. That's the crazy thing. I can always count on chat to keep it funny too. You got scammed by a call center and know that word. I've never actually been scammed by any like not even like close to. Like I get scam emails, I get scam calls. Hello, this is the IRS. You must go get Walmart gift cards. Okay, hold on. I'm on my way. You said Walmart gift cards? All right, that makes sense. I'm on my way right now. It's crazy, dude. I get so confused by it. Like, I really do. I really do. Hello. Hello, this is the IRS. You owe us $100 million. You must go get Walmart gift cards. We'll cut you a deal. $1,500 in Walmart gift cards. We'll cut you a deal. The best video is the guy on YouTube who catches these scammers and deletes this crap off their computer. I've seen that. Who is that? It's like Pierogi something. I can't remember, but yeah, wildly entertaining there. Zeepster says, I have a business with two partners. My other partner takes care of the bills. One day AT&T calls and says that our phone will get discounted if we don't pay immediately. Oh, disconnected. If we don't pay immediately. I almost fell for it until I called my partner. Oh, dang. By the way, we're popping up like crazy now. Hold on. It's popping up on nothing. Why don't we try to take a trade here? It's popping up on absolutely nothing here. So let's ride this nothingness pop. 27 is where we see this liquidity resting. So I want to get that down to 26. Let's see if we can get this pop in continuation above this 29 area. I'd like to add to this if we can hold above 27. We have 100 lots at 27 and see if this holds. We had a big old pop above that. See if they're actually running this up here. I'm going to add to this. They are running this up a little bit here. I want to see 33s get swiped. That'd be lovely. Definitely a risky trade, but why not? We're not doing anything else here. It's $400 worth of risk here and now. There's 100 lots at 27 that I like to see. And if we actually do pop above like 58.75, this thing should run. I could get very aggressive in this thing, actually. Let's see. Oh, nobody wants 33 yet? Show me 33. That's a huge stop run, too. Let's see here. Stop. All right. I want to see if actually, if we can actually get a nice little pop here and follow this momentum here. If we flush through this 27, it's kind of over. Party's done. Actually, I need to move this down just in case. If we come down to 27 and hold that, I could add to this as well. But there might be a few people trying to get out of this before we get up to 33. But let's see. I'm here for it. Took a long into this top. Very nice. Same. Let's see if we can get above 33 here. That'd be very juicy. NVIDIA's got a nice little breaking point here too. Microsoft as well. I see people that are like getting out a little bit here, but if we can hold this 27 area, that'd be extra juicy. $58.44 for longs? Maybe if we come back down there. Sure. I'm for it. I don't mind that at all. Let's see. Can 57 hold? Nobody's selling in at 57. If somebody wants to get out of their long, 57 has all the liquidity to hold that. But if everybody like rushes for that same exit, then it becomes a little bit annoying. Let's see. We can pop back up above those 30s here. We're just kind of docile. We had a stop run, basically. And I was looking for continuation after that. 29 is a big level. We have that on our other chart here. But if 57 doesn't hold, then trade's completely negated. Let's see. Watching here. Can we get back above 29s? There we go. Scooping. Above 33 pop would be juicy. Still some people trying to get out here. Kind of thin, which is fine. Still kind of holding. We just need to get through this little mess of liquidity, and then we could probably run all the way up to 38. Let's see. Still some buyers here. Just have to see what they're running into. Okay, I'm going to add right there for the pop above into those 33s. And then I could do like limit sell 3 out right there at 33 3/4 for the pop above. We swept right in. What was the tick on that? 32 and 3/4. So we swept that liquidity, but it still looks like we want more. Could actually move this to like 34 and 1/4. Actually, this should run up pretty good here. Right there. Go. Right there and sweep it. How are we not getting filled there? 34/4. Go. It tickled in 34/4. What the heck? What the heck? It printed 34/4. That's so lame. It printed 34/4. I'm so confused. Okay, there we go. I was like, what is this? Lucas says nonsense trade. Buddy, you're nonsense. What is your qualification for a non-nonsense trade, Luca? Tell me that. Let's check out your chat history. Let's see. You've chatted twice, June 14th, June 18th, and then today you said nonsense trade. Where have you been? Explain yourself, Luca. Why was it a nonsense trade? Talk to me. I want to hear your perspective. Why was this a nonsense trade in Luca's world? Talk to me, Luca. You have the stage, buddy. You had to change account from banter. Is that you, dude? Yeah, nonsense trade. Yes, nonsense trade. I don't understand it, so therefore it's nonsense. Lord. What's the point moving your stop? Why? What? So that I don't lose money? I mean, I'm guaranteeing myself profit. Ha 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 ha! It was because of the stop loss in TP. Is it funny or something? You okay, Luca? Risking 3 to 1? Question mark? Or, ready for this, Luca? Maybe I would have killed the trade if I see something that I don't like in it. Maybe I wouldn't even let it get to my stop loss. But you know better, right, Luca? You know better. Can you write again? What is happening today? There's not much to talk about, so I focus on the fucking morons in chat. Like Luca. Luca is your grade A moron. Luca's the kind of guy who's probably been trading for like 25 years. And he's been profitable for 3 days out of those 25 years. So he comes on streets and he goes, that's a nonsense trade. I've taken better trades than that. You risk 3 to 1. That's nonsense. You have to remember, Luca has written many books about trading. He is a professional. Actually, I'm taking a while watching you. That's crazy, dude. That's insane. Hopefully, I'm helping with that. You know what's crazy? You actually, I'm not going to go. Sorry. I'm not even going to go there. But anyway, we're stopped out there. We made $138 on our nonsense trade. Is that your Eastern European accent? No. I just feel like that's what Luca's voice sounds like. I'm going to say that one out loud. Why are you so pissed on these things? What are you talking about? I look angry. Oh, Lord. Luca believes that every time has to have this perfect calculation. Luca's the best, dude. You got to understand. Luca's a professional. We're just pressing buttons out here. Ribs, have you ever posted a book map training video? I think there's something on YouTube, but go to YouTube's Book Maps YouTube channel. You'll find everything that you need to on there. Now I have to make my own stream channel. Well, you know what would happen, Luca, is that nobody would watch it because out of all the years on this earth, nobody's really ever cared about you. You've just lived a very uninteresting life. And it's just going to continue that way. Unfortunately. You could try to make a channel, but literally nobody would ever watch it because you're entirely uninteresting. And nobody wants to watch somebody uninteresting. So, but try it. Maybe you can get like 2 subs. Rip, ban keywords from your chat to negate the wankers. No, it gives us content. Everybody thinks I get so upset by the trolls. It just gives us content. Rip straight on Lucas' channel. That could be helpful, right? It's funny because if we don't take a trade all day, people complain. If we do take a trade, there's just no winning as a streamer. I will explain that. No matter what you do, if you take trades, it's like on Top Step TV. If I take a trade on Top Step TV and I win, I was gambling. It was a stupid trade. If I take a Top Step trade on, or I take a trade on Top Step TV and I lose the trade, see, I told you, you shouldn't have done what you did. If I don't take a trade on Top Step TV, why aren't you trading? If I do take a trade on Top Step TV, you're gambling. If I don't talk on Top Step TV, why aren't you talking? If I do talk on Top Step TV, why are you talking so much? It's amazing. No matter what. It's a great trade. Should have held it. I tried to. I just moved my stop. You know, we got ticked out. But it is what it is. Rips, you're a winner. In our eyes, if you weren't, you would not have been joining you every morning for the last year. Thanks, G-Lines. No, it's just content. I don't actually care. It's just content. There's literally Twitter accounts out there that will watch my stream and then screenshot my stream, whether it's a combine or XFAs or live account or whatever. Doesn't matter. If I have a losing trade, they will post on their Twitter accounts screenshot after screenshot after screenshot. They'll like write text on these screenshots and be like, did you see this? Oh my God, Rips lost a trade. Did you see this? This guy sucks. It's like, wow. And these are people's hobbies. It's crazy to me. I don't really understand that. It's like borderline obsession. Just doesn't make any sense to me. Is that large order at 527.50 an iceberg? No. Icebergs you can't see. That's why they're called icebergs. You can see the tip of the iceberg. There might be an iceberg there, but it's all we can see is there's 104 lots. There's a large player there or a large group of contracts there. But because I can see the queue because I have the MBO package, it looks like it's just one singular player there with 104 contracts. My question is, if these guys that are complaining are so good, why are they coming here to watch you? I'm here to learn. I don't know. I have no idea. I think that, I mean, the easiest explanation is this. Trading is very, very hard. And these people who have been failing at trading, they come here and they want to see somebody else losing because it makes them feel better about themselves because they don't know how to cope with their own losses, which is strange to me. It's like, grow up, Buttercup. We're going to lose. Like, it's trading. It's not that big of a deal, right? I don't really understand it, but I think it's like soothing, right? And they're saying, oh, this person has a stream. I've never claimed, by the way, that I'm any kind of fantastic trader or anything by that any stretch of the imagination. I'm just here pushing buttons like the rest of us. That's it. But for some reason, they seem to think that if I'm losing, then, oh, it's validation here. It makes them feel better. I don't know. No idea. Grand Cardona said, if you don't have any haters, you're not doing something big enough. I believe it was him who said that. Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of different sayings. Kind of like that. Looks like that player has moved off half of their contracts and now moved up to like 538 there. That's what I'm seeing, at least on the book. They moved a portion of their contracts from 27 all the way up to 38 now. And then they just came off. So they're kind of flickering around there. 9 a.m. liquidity injection coming. Yeah, I think streams are better when we're winning. Obviously, we're going to have losing days, but streams are always better when we're winning. Back to trading ribs. What do you think NQ will make new all-time highs like ES did? Well, this 58.75 breakout area is kind of what's causing this move here. If we get up to 58.80, I think that we'll have a pause in this move to the upside here. But we're going to be taking out those 550s here to the north side. In 10 years with all the memes, we'll have no idea who to quote for anything. It's true, I believe. And the same thing there. I think that's exactly right. Josh, I hope you have a great week too there, buddy. Staying that long, up 2K. Nice MDR. Way to go. We got stopped out on that little slight pullback there. I'm here to watch you read the market and try to pick out on what you see so I can apply it to the future trades. Your reads are awesome. Thanks, Rockin'. I'm just trying to do my thing here, you know. It's no guarantees. I'm just trying my best with what I have. And sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. All that matters is that we're here together, doing our thing. Stayed in on my combine, just need a few dollars to pass tomorrow. Nice there, A-Trades. Way to go. Well, we have a trend day. I wonder, I find when market opens, I tend to get burnt on pre-market trend. Just wait then. Wait for that first 15-minute bar to close and then go from there. Or wait for the first 30 seconds. Or I'm sorry, 30 seconds. 30 minutes. Yeah, just wait 30 seconds and just rip it. Oh, that's good. 30 seconds, true patience. That's me sometimes, though. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm going to wait for this open to happen, and then I just jump right in. Sometimes I just can't help myself. It looks too juicy. Rivers, don't waste your time and talent on the complainers. Don't lower yourself to their level and continue to trade and teach us. It's good content, though. Come on. You know what's funny is that, you know, we've done tests on my social media platforms, on YouTube, on Instagram. People tend to enjoy the drama stuff more than the technical stuff, which is, I mean, humans are addicted to drama, I suppose, you know? It is what it is. I just passed my 550K combine 6 trips. Nice, NASDAQ. Way to go, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Are you on Top Step TV other than tomorrow morning this week? No, just tomorrow. Tomorrow. That's why WWE is still a thing. Is it still? Is WWE still around? There's still like new episodes of wrestling stuff? Is that for real? Wow. I didn't know that. NQ is running the MC level like a brick wall. Imagine that. How about that? I gotta bring up my chart over here. Yeah, how about that? Isn't that something? We had the new levels drop today. Rock was WrestleMania. Yeah, are they still doing that stuff? That's crazy. That's nuts. How's it like trading live account on Top Step? Exactly like it's if you were to have an AMP account or TradeAvate account or an NinjaTrader account. It's the exact same. You see your orders hitting the tape, and that's it. This thing is still pushing. I'm going to take 3 here. I'm going to put this stop like right there at 46. If we break above 50s, I want to try for a little scalp add above this because we're consolidating. I mean, we could actually let this go down to like 43-ish. There. That seems fine. If we peak above these 50s, then we can actually run this a little bit hotter here. Somebody removed their liquidity at 50, so you have to be on guard here whether or not they're going to sell this into the bid. There's liquidity at 43, 44, 45. It's kind of stacking up here. And we're pushing above these 75s in the S&P. And I think that we can tag these 80s. So let's see here. Let's watch if we can actually swipe above at 55 here. 48 can hold. I want to add to that if 48 holds. Definitely gets riskier the higher that we're trading here. Keep that in mind. Volume's coming down a little bit too. It's that 9 a.m. liquidity injection. Okay, let's see if this person gets filled or not. Somebody took that lick. I guess there's still people short in this move, which makes sense. Okay, I'm adding 2 more here. There's somebody capping off, but I think that we can run this all the way to these 60s here. Try to pull out 3 on the offer. Yeah, they're still absorbing this. This is good. $16 up at 52. They threw it into the bid. Yeah, we're still jumping. See how strong we can get into these 55s now? All right, 3 up here. There we go. Okay, right above there. Should be jumping into these 60s pretty quickly. I'm going to put one right here. There's somebody jumping in on 58. Kashkari's talking right now too, which makes things a little bit jumpy. Thanks to your long, I just locked in a 20K payout on FTT. Thank you, Rips. Nice. My guy. Well, technically it's your long. I just yapped about it. I didn't do anything other than yap. Move that down to 56 3/4. Tag it right there. Do it. Right there. One. All you had to do was press. I could jump into my live account. Press one order there. There's 7 contracts in the way. Right there. There we go. Cool. See if we can entertain above these 60s now. Any issues getting paid out? I've never used that company before. I've traded on Apex. I got a payout, and I traded on Top Step since then. I've only traded for 1 payout. There we go. We swept those 60s there. A little bit of traffic. See if we can move this to 56 1/4 there, just in case. Kashkari is still talking, by the way. Kashkari just said the economy's in final stages of getting inflation back to 2%. Okay, sure, buddy. Whatever you say, man. All right, there we go. Stopped out there. All right. How do you know we are still going to push higher when we're this stretched out? Just watching the orders stacking beneath us. You're looking for panic. And there was some nice panic walking that up there. It definitely makes the probabilistic odds a little bit lower when we're stretched out because we haven't had a pullback yet. But sometimes you just have to get it in there, you know. Just passed my first 50K combine with that push. Thank you, Rips, for your stupidly good commentary. Oh, and trading insights. Thanks. It's all you, though. You're pressing the buttons. I'm just yapping. Don't give me the credit. Hit Rips, another nonsense. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Kashkari is still talking, so just be careful. Sometimes you just got to get it in there. Yeah, that's one of my favorite sayings right there. What a move. Caught my XFAs. Nice work there, Big Mac. Rips, you should become a Fed board member and live stream your decisions on your channel. Not a bad idea. Do all my press conferences here and market Clubhouse on the channel and be trading Top Step while I'm talking. I think inflation's well below 2% here. Go ahead and hit the like button. Let's see if we can do a poll. What are we at right now for likes? We are at 514. Let's do a poll. Here we go. Will the NQ end the day above or below? Let's do 20 and 560. All right, there we go. Will the NQ end the day above or below 20,560? Above, below, or no clue, but you're nonsense, bro. You're nonsense. You're nonsense, bro. Hey, bro. Who was the other guy? Oh, yeah, Ben. I need discounts. We should hook up Luca with Bandar. That'd be a sick dynamic duo right there. Can you imagine the trading desk of Luca and Bandar? How sick that would be. That's a stream I would watch right there. The odd couple, Luca and Bandar. I would love to watch that stream. Like, dude. Or the Luca and Bandar podcast. That'd be so good. Revs, you look at the VIX index to gauge overall sentiment. It does help. I don't put a lot of weight into it. I'm looking at the components of the NAS. Even though like pre-market, you can get very little information from it because usually pre-market trades are pretty low unless there's a press release about a specific company. But I'm mainly looking at the Mag 7 to guide my trades in the NASDAQ and looking at the S&Ps for Confluence there. So who's that guy on Thursday? I don't know. I missed it. I did not see. Can I ask Rips, what exactly was you seeing on Bookmap that made you think was going definitely to go higher? I find it difficult to understand your Bookmap when you're talking. Sorry for the stupid question. It's not a stupid question. We're looking at bids. Bids were stacking up underneath and we're walking up. You could see it right here, for instance. They're walking these bids up. It's a strong move. So when they're walking those bids up behind, people need to get filled. Obviously, some people are stuck short. So we're looking for that pressure to mount and then not disappear. That's kind of what I'm looking at there. First episode would be why companies not discounting our nonsense. Oh, that's good stuff. My goodness. Does anyone know what the high day at the trade column? Not seeing it. Do you mainly base your trades off Bookmap? Bookmap levels, volume profile, and time and sales. So those things all mixed together kind of make the perfect cocktail for my trades. So that's me. How do you distinguish from spoofers? Spoofers are not going to stick around. Spoofers are going to be flashing around. And also like liquidity bands are going to be moving around. But spoofers are there and gone, there and gone. Flashing price, you know. We are pushing higher there, though. 58.77 quarter, just printing on S&Ps there. What is a spoofer? It's somebody who's putting up an order that they do not intend to fill, but they intend to influence market action. It's illegal, but people do it anyway. So if I wanted the price to go up, I could put a 500 lot 3 handles below right now. I could put a 1,000 lot there. I personally can't. I don't have a brokerage account that has that kind of liquidity in it. But if I had a big account, this is how Navinder created the flash crash of when was it 2008 flash crash or whenever that was 2012, whenever the flash crash was. Navinder did that. He found that there were certain algorithms that were moving the price, which, by the way, these were not architected by one single man. But basically, he could find a way that if he flashed certain prices, he could move the markets around. And I think he got arrested for it. It's been a while since I wrote about Navinder, but yeah. That's all it is just putting up orders and taking them down, trying to influence price with no intentions of actually being filled. Some brokers actually will lock your trade if you do it too many times, meaning that they'll either lock you out completely or they'll lock your last trade, kind of screwing you there, depending on who your broker is. This is the London guy, yeah. Ribs Navinder didn't cause a financial crisis. Read the book. He logged off 30 minutes before the crash happened. Dang, seriously? Was there actual logs of that? That's crazy. I didn't know that he was the fall guy. That I read only last information on it, but yeah. Alrighty, folks. We are 14 minutes from the open here. Would appreciate any extra likes. If we get to 950 likes by 920, we'll stream the open together. 900 likes is the goal here. 950. Hey, what time is news today? I think it's never. We don't have any news that's being released today, unfortunately. I know. It sucks. The Flash Crash is the book. I got to check it out. I've got to check it out. One day I hope to read Bookmap like yourself. Haha, keep on grinding. Yeah, all you have to do is just, they have a built-in screen recording function. Go back and watch times when you know that there's going to be something happening, and then just go back and study it and try to commit those patterns to your memory. It's not going to be great every time. You can go and watch past streams where I'm looking at Bookmap and I'm like, hey, we should have the bid supported here and this should be going up, and then it goes straight down and I get smoked. I will have terrible reads from Bookmap all the time. It's not like this magic thing that tells you everything that's going to happen you could see into the future. I will say it does help me, but I often will be wrong, completely and entirely wrong in my reads, right? The same author as Big Short. They should make a movie about it. That would be a sick movie. Do I trade holidays? I mean, technically it's Columbus Day and Thanksgiving today in Canada, so I'm definitely trading on a holiday, so. 950 likes, folks. 950 likes. And we have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes to get there. It is holidays, banks day. No. Yeah, it is. The banks are on holiday. I don't think any banks are open today, as far as I know. There's YouTube films on it. Yeah, I mean, the last that I read about it was that he was the one who caused it, but I guess that you folks are telling me otherwise. Bloomberg Originals made a 25-minute doc on the flash crash, but it's not updated and doesn't have all the juicy stuff that people are talking about here. Believe it or not, I'm long from 405s in my 4 XFAs. Dude, I do believe it. How many contracts? What are you trading? NQ, MNQ. How many contracts do you have there, Josh? Congrats. That's a great trade. Hold. Columbus Day is now racist. You can't say that. What do they say now? Why is Columbus Day racist? What is it called? Columbus Day. It still says Columbus Day on the calendar and stuff. Indigenous Day? Is it Indigenous Peoples Day? Indigenous. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can say it either way. Ribs, how many likes for you to live stream open? 950 likes. We're too far away. I'm not going to give it to you. We have 10 seconds. I'll give you 30 more seconds. I always want to stick around for the open. I call it Monday. I think that's still on. Nah, I don't know. We'll have to check with Luca. We'll have to see. Luca might not allow it. They decide no one likes Columbus. Good times. All right, I'm sticking around for 40 more seconds. I'm trying to make it work here. We're very close. Bandar ruined it. You everyone. No, Bandar gave us content. Bandar and Luca gave us content. Without them, I'd be pretty sad. Everybody thinks I hate the trolls. I enjoy the trolls. It's funny. I think it's hilarious. All right, folks. Well, we almost got there. What can I say? 10 more seconds. I don't think we're going to get there. Don't need giveaways, to be honest. Just enjoy hanging out in the morning with all of you. Thank you, Ribs. Thanks, Session Flow. All right, everybody. We're locking it up here. We made, let's see. We made today $2,900. We'll call it $3K. Good day today, everybody. We took a nonsense trade. If you look in the Luca handbook, we know that this was a nonsense trade. So we took a nonsense trade and it worked out. And that's always a good day. So if you take a nonsense trade and it works out, I'm very happy. So, all right, everybody. That's it for me. I hope you have a great, wonderful, wonderful Monday. I'm going to trade here tomorrow with you folks, live here on YouTube, before we go on Top Step TV. So we get an action-packed day full of rips tomorrow. So I'll be here for you, folks. I hope you have a great trading day. Folks in Discord, don't go anywhere. Let's hang out for a little bit. Good luck, everybody. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern. I'll